got Timothy here all wrapped up in the pushchair. We're going to go for a walk with Millie as well. So we thought you might like to join us. It is a wet, sporadically rainy day today, and it is cold. So Timothy doesn't want to wear his gloves, so I'm hoping that he's got this puddle suit on. I'm sure you'll see it better later when he gets out, but I'm going to cover him up now, put the rain cover on him. Well, I'll put the rain cover on. He wants to be able to see, obviously. There you go, mate. Alright, you're going to see? You're not tired, are you? Because you've been sleeping in the car. You drove up here. Hey? You slept in the car when we drove up here. God, it is windy here, isn't it? Yeah, I think Millie's not going to like the wind. She'll sit underneath the pushchair, I bet. Whoa, I'm just going to put a raincoat on. Okay, aunties, I hope you want to come along today. I forgot my tripod again. I'm going to have to start get a tripod so I can leave it in the car. So if he's not very happy because I got the rain cover on him and he can't see. So I'll take the rain cover off of him in a minute. But I'm doing a coffee and a chat. We're having a coffee and a chat as we walk along. So I hope that's alright. It is a loop walk, which means so it goes all the way around. Be in control. Clean up after your dog. There we go. I'm going to take the rain cover. I thought when we get into the woods and it'll be a less windy, I'll take the rain cover off for him. I think we come out. I'm hoping this is the right one, and we come out to a really nice view. But you might like to see that. So I'm so glad for the eye candy when we go on trails like this. I'm glad for the eye candy then, because it's very sturdy. This is all terrain that I will have had for 3 years. Is Millie enjoying herself? It's just easier to keep her on the lead now all of the time, just because she's very good off the lead, very good. It's just now she can't see, so she don't want her to crash into anything or get lost. But yes, this isn't very far from me. Forestry, England. Forests store carbon, reduce flooding and provide us all with fresh air and spaces to breathe. They are also fantastic places for wildlife. Trees provide us with a beautiful, strong and renewable material that is part of our everyday lives, wood. Did you know trees account for almost 1/3 of the world's oxygen supply? Oh look, the sun's come out now. Let's pluck your rain cover then, Mr. Timothy. I thought Timothy, I haven't taken Timothy out, just me and him, I don't think, anyway, for a while. So when we lift it up, lift that back there, you can see now. Is that better, boy? Is that better, hey? Yeah, Mummy's just going to get a photo. Okay, smile with your dinosaur. Smile, little boy, with your dinosaur. There we go, that's better for him. So I do have coffee. Have cold coffee. Latte espresso. I need some espresso today. Crikey. It is Tuesday today. Let's find the spout. Nope. That's not a spout. That's the spout. Cheers, everybody. I know this isn't how I usually do a coffee and a chat, but I just thought you might like to come for a walk with Timothy and I, and we can have a little chat and see the woods at the same time. Beautiful, isn't it? So I've got a big long raincoat on and my welly boots, because the intermittent rain has been heavy. So yeah, I wanted to do this today. Just wanted to take Timothy out today, so he can have a little bit of time with Mum. Come on, sweetheart. How are you all doing then? I find it... Oh, we've got all misty. I don't know why we've got all misty. We've got all misty for some reason. I'm not sure why. Or it's the humidity out here or what. That's better, isn't it? I don't know what happened there. Coming up to the viewpoint and it is spectacular. And this is a pretty good trail, can you see? So it's a pretty good trail for walking along for me and, you know, people in wheelchairs, people who aren't that mobile, pushchairs as well. There's lots of walks around here that aren't like this, but then there are lots of walks like this here. Yeah, how are you all? Thank you all for your comments on the day in the life that I did on Saturday the 5th of November when I did the little therapy talk. I really, even when I'd uploaded it, I really wasn't sure if I should have just taken it out. I was really skeptical of putting it in there, putting in like a fun, putting in something fun, doing something fun, and then putting this downer bit in the middle of it. So I was a bit nervous about that. Come on then. Hello. So yeah, I was a bit, I didn't want to upset anybody. I didn't want to make a downer on a really neat video. And come on, this way. That's it. But actually, what happened was so many of you said that you could relate to what I was saying. Nobody has so far said like, oh, what a downer to put in a really good video. Nobody has said that, and I understand if anybody thinks that. But not sure which way's the viewpoint. I think it might be this way. I'm not sure. Come on, Millie. Yeah, I didn't want to upset. I never want to upset anybody. But I also know that there are people out there who sorry, the phone just said something. I also know that there are people out there that are struggling and don't feel. You call me brave. I'm not brave. I'm not brave. I have a pram with a big hood. And I push that hood over when it's not needed. So I'm not brave. I'm just older, had a little bit more life experience maybe than some people, and I must give off this like persona sometimes, not to say anything bitchy to me, because I must give up, because I don't get any of that. You know, we have had a few. Let me take that off. It's easy to put on. His thing is slipping off a bit. It's okay. Come on, Millie, you're okay. Go on then. Go. Pushchair's going to run you over. She's really good with the pushchair, actually. I think because it's not the noise, the wheels, you know, make a noise. I think it gives her something to draw her back. No, this way. This way. Let me show you. There's another little poster here. Sorry, this is going to be, you know me and my coffee and chats, it's a bit of a back to front videos, and I add bits here, there and everywhere that don't always go together. Hang on. So I show you this. Another little sign. Do birds come out at night? Most small forest birds are active during the day, feeding, flying, nesting and singing. And in the night, it's a bit dangerous for many small birds to be out at night because they can't see their food or any predators that might be after them, so they usually sleep, well, roost, at night. You notice that if you have a bird feeder in your garden or on your window, you notice that. There goes Millie. Oh, she's going to wrap herself around the pushchair now. It's like, you remember that game? You used to jump over the elastic. It's like that. When Millie's on the lead and I have the pushchair. All right, little girl. Come on. Come on. sniffer. So there's a good sniffing spot there, is there? Hey, is that a good sniffing spot? What can you smell? So I think we're getting around to the viewpoint. I think if those trees that you can see now, if they were chopped down, you'd be able to see the viewpoint where we're going to. All the stinger nettles and all the woods. Timothy loves the woods. Don't you, mate? You like coming out for walks? Hey, you do. I know you do. Your dinosaurs are coming out for a walk today, is he? Yeah? Oh yeah, dinosaurs like the woods, don't they? They like to hide in the woods, do they? Aha, aunties beware. Because dinosaurs like to hide in the woods. Says Mr. Timothy. Wow, I'm going to show you the view. It's coming. It's coming. Almost there. It's a very hazy day today, so we're not going to see the view spectacular. Well, I think it's spectacular. There we go. That is the viewpoint. It's really rubbish for you because you can't see it so well on the camera. Let me just zoom in a little bit. And because it's so hazy and wet and rainy today, you can't see it there either. Never mind, eh? Yeah. You gonna come out now? Yeah? Oh. That's why he's got his puddle suit on, aunties. So yes, he likes the rain, don't you? He likes the rain, he just like outside. There you go, big man. Look at him, aunties. Isn't he a big boy? Oh, yeah, you are. You know you're a big boy. You come and say hello to your aunties. They're in there, look. Yes, you're showing them your... This is Timothy's dinosaur aunties. Rah, rah, rah. You cheeky boy. Cheeky boy. Where's Millie? Hey, where is she? She's over there, isn't she? Hey? Oh, say aunties, you're slipping. You're slipping, aunties. Ooh, there we go. You're slipping. We'll get him out for a bit. Minnie's off sniffing. I took her lead off, so she's off sniffing for a minute. And so I got a cup holder on the side of my pushchair. I don't think you can see it. There it is. That I bought off of Amazon for you to put your drinks in. And then I've seen one that you can attach to the bar for the kids. So I think I might get that one. I know I'm going to let you down, hang on. So I think I might get that one as well. Oh, you're there, good girl. Millie will come back every now and again just to make sure Millie's there. You want to go off and play? Doesn't matter, well, Millie's got a long coat on. Okay. Sorry, aunties. This mummy's a bit crazy. There. Have a sip of my drink. It's dripping a little bit because actually it's not the best thing to put in there. When it rattles, all the drink comes up top. So all the drink is collected up the top of the lid. Just wipe it off. Hopefully I won't dribble it anymore. Oh. Just have to put you down a minute because I've got a poop scoop. There we go. Did that. Good mama. Always clean up after your dog. This is nice. I got this today in Home Bargains because today is actually Tuesday. So I've been to swimming club and I've been to counselling. And I was going to go somewhere else, but the trouble is with the rain, you don't know. It was on a farm and it's just going to be so wet and muddy and horrible. So I thought I still bring Millie out anyway. And Timothy really wanted to come out, so I thought I'd bring him. And do a coffee and a chat here. So I was doing, in my video where I showed you, I think it was a 3 a.m. in the morning video, where I was, sorry about that, just had to blow my nose in the heater. Go on, Millie, go find a stick. Go find a stick. Go find one. Go on. Go get it. Go on, you can do it. Go on, you can do it. She's so cute. Yeah, if you watch that video, and I'll show you on my bottles and my feeding stuff that I have for the kids, I did say, do you think this would be worth having a giveaway? And it was I think it was a faded cup. It was Peter Rabbit set, a faded cup and a plate, and there might be a bowl. I can't remember. I was gonna do a coffee and a chat at home yesterday. I just didn't feel like it. I had a busy weekend and I just didn't feel like doing anything. So, and now I'm doing this and I haven't brought it with me. So, would you like to be, if you would like to be in a surprise giveaway, just put yes down in the comments, or email me yes, carolinerebornnight@gmail.com, or you can find me on Facebook Messenger and Instagram, Caroline Reborn Night. I prefer it if you can put it in the comments, because that gives me lots of other ways I have to look for it. And the deadline will be, oh crikey, will be next week, next Friday. The deadline will be next Friday, and I will do a video that weekend. Yeah. So I don't know what the date is next Friday, but I will put the date up here somewhere, or up here it'll be. So the deadline date will be on here, and it'll written, and it'll also be in the description. Just because I thought, I'm not prepared, because this is an off the cuff coffee and a chat. Yeah, so how have you been? What was this? That's what we were talking about, weren't we? About people writing in the comments that they know how. I'm really sorry that you know how I feel. I'm really sorry that you've had the same experience as me. I'm really sorry that you went through all of that, because it is horrendous and it stays with you for your entire life, which is why it's so important that we encourage children to talk out and get counselling now, because if you live with it for your whole life, you will live with it your whole life, but if you don't figure out a way of managing that, writing in the comments that they know how. I'm really sorry that you know how I feel. I'm really sorry that you've had the same experience as me. I'm really sorry that you went through all of that, because it is horrendous and it stays with you for your entire life, which is why it's so important that we encourage children to talk out and get counselling now, because if you live with it for your whole life, you will live with it your whole life, but if you don't figure out a way of managing that, just checking where Millie was, if you don't, and Timothy's just there anyway, he's all right. If you don't manage that, then it's absolutely horrendous. And we didn't get any counselling or anything like that when we were younger, because you were told to keep it quiet, weren't you? So that's today, is the encouraging part. The NSPCC have lots of volunteers that go into schools and encourage children to speak up and to tell, and because it's so much better today. Anyway, so I just wanted to say that I am sorry, and I'm also really thankful that you do actually watch my videos, listen to my videos, and it's so nice to see you. And And I just also want to say that I don't get involved in any of the drama. I know that there's lots of drama. There's drama between two people going on. It's been going on for years, and I'm completely aware of it. I'm not stupid. Just because I don't speak out or say anything doesn't mean I'm not aware of it. And I'm very, very aware of one person being very manipulative. And if any of my subscribers have been contacted by a person, then just let me know. Because, a few have actually, particularly if your name's Anne, you've been contacted. So, and you've told me. And I don't want you not to watch my channel because you're scared that this person is going to come back at you and thinking that you're somebody else called Anne. Please stay away from my subscribers is basically what I'm saying to this other person. I'm not daft, I'm not stupid, we've all got stuff going on in our lives, we don't need any more. And I choose to stay out of it. I don't want anybody comment on this. I'm not interested. I'm just saying if anybody has contacted any of my subscribers, particularly if your name's Anne, because this person thinks that anybody who's called Anne is another particular person. So please don't be afraid to just contact me and let me know. I have contacted this person just to let them know that I am aware, and we just don't want to get involved, guys. All right, we just don't want to get involved. I support one person, and I've supported her ever since she came onto. I've supported Anne ever since she came onto YouTube, and I will continue to support her because I've seen lots of other stuff go on. I've been here longer than Anne, and I've seen this group of people before Anne even going. I was targeted right at the start by a particular person, not the person I'm talking about now, but somebody else. And I just don't get involved. I just ignore it, and I just do my channel and my own thing. So that's what I'm going to say, and that's where I'm going to leave it. I don't need any comments on it. I'm not interested in whose side is whose. I'm just saying that please let me know if you've been contacted. I don't want you to feel like you have to stop watching my channel because my subscribers are being targeted to get involved, drawn into something that they really don't want to be drawn into, because it's a load of crap. And it's just, we all have enough shit and crap going on in our lives. Why do we have reborns if we don't? Do you know what I mean? I have enough. I've been to therapy, I've been to counselling today, and I've got a reborn that I'm walking around in the woods with. Do you really think I need any other aggro? No, nor does anybody else. Particularly after what I've read, from my subs, what they comment on, what they understand, what they've also been through. It's just not right. It's just, none of us want it, we just come on here because we just want to relax, we want to have a laugh and a giggle and, see what Caroline and her kids are up to today. And that's it. And that's what it is all about for me. And that's what, I just want to make people smile and feel good. I want people to find some joy. And if I can bring that to you, then bloody, I'm grateful to the Lord for giving me those gifts. Anyway, I think I better play with Timothy, seeing as I brought him with me. This is what Timothy likes doing, aunties. Climbing in the trees, don't you? Yay! He is. Can you remember when he didn't walk very well? Took him a while, didn't it, for him to walk? He's still not, I don't know, he's still not confidently walking, but he likes to climb trees. You're not getting right up there. Look, you're dangling down. Mum's trying to hold on to you because you wanted to go up on this big branch. You're a heavy little munchkin. Yes, you are. Yeah, I can see you. No, don't hide from me. I can still see you. Aunties, look at your nephew. He's a climbing. He's a little tyke, isn't he? Well, yes, I have took your photo. All right, Millie's coming up to find you, look. Millie's saying, where are you? Where's Timothy? What's Timothy doing? What was Timothy doing, Millie? You looking for Timothy? Timothy is a cheeky monkey. You is a cheeky monkey. Yes, you are. I love it. You're a dirty boy. Look at the state of you. Look at the state of Mum's hands and her coat and everything. It's dirty in the woods, isn't it? Say it's dirty. You picked up the dirtiest stick you could find. You are such a little tyke. Oh my gosh, aunties, we're having a good time here. You gonna throw that stick for Millie? Are you gonna throw it? Where is Millie? There she is. She's making her way back through. Please don't worry, because she's blind. She's got to listen to her sniffer. That's it. Can you see? She's gonna do it, aunties. Don't worry. She's gonna do it. Don't worry, auntie. She's gonna do it. Yay! You made it back to mum. It's like a little obstacle course for doggies. See? Yeah, we've got to make them not afraid, aunties. Keep the confidence up. Lovely little angel, isn't she? Bless you! You're a lovely little angel. Millie! Oh, Millie, you got the best shoes. You got the best shoes. Yeah. I get you. I get you. Timothy's got a stick. She can't see it. It's such a shame. Oh no! Yes, Timothy, look, she's doing it, Timothy. Rah, rah, rah. Oh yeah, Millie, well done. Good girl, you got it. Yay! You got it. Hey, yay! He's so handsome with his welly boots on and his puddle suit on. He's so handsome with his dinosaur. Do 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 do. Yeah, I'll show aunties your hat. Oh, your hood. No, not your hood. Your hat. Yeah, you were right and Mum was wrong. There, he's got his dinosaur hat on, aunties. From Auntie Sam. Isn't it, Timothy? Hey, your dinosaur hat on there from Auntie Sam. Look at him standing there. He's so cute with his dinosaur. Yes, he is. He's so cute. Cute boy. Yes, you are. Love him. We've had to put the rain cover on, aunties, because it's raining. That was good that we managed to have a little chat before the rain started pelting down. It is raining quite heavy now. Let's see what this says. Why don't deer get lost in the dark? Daytime. It's easy to find your way during the day, but forest animals are often on the move at night, so they would need to rely on extra powerful senses. Deer have a great sense of smell. They have 297 million olfactory receptors in their noses. That's 3 times as many as humans, which they use to navigate at night. Place your phone on the metal bracket, take a photo, email it, and the title includes number 12. If you're on social media, share your do for it online. So, what are you doing? Placing it there? That way round? Don't really know. Well, I just took some photos because they're monitoring the level of trees, particularly ash trees, which we are losing in England. Oh, look at that red! Don't you just love it when the leaves turn into colours? Isn't that beautiful? That colour. I think I've just got a prickle in my leg. Well, that's the joys of walking the forest. So I'm lucky enough to have grown up in the countryside. Do you live in a town, a city, or a country, or the countryside? And what do you like about it, where you live? Look, you know, because if you don't like where you live, and you can't change it, then you've got to find a way of managing that, I guess, haven't you? And got to put my glasses on because I can't see down the road there. Oh yeah, it's okay. Got to find a way of finding something that you enjoy. If there's a park or something that you can go to. But I also know that many of you are housebound, homebound, and gosh, I'm so sorry. I would absolutely hate to be homebound, which is why I just try. I'm I don't know what they call it. You've got a particular word for it, like a not a striver. I don't know, it can be derogatory or it can be an okay, nice word, depending on the way you look at it. But it means that you just keep going all the time and you find it really hard to stop. I think that's because as a child, I was always in survivor mode. And I think as an adult, you still carry on those things from a child, because that's when we develop everything. Our sense of self is developed, you know, before the age of 3. That's crazy when you think about it. But the view that we were looking at is behind there. But it wasn't so much of a good view, was it? I mean, we got such a lush view at home. We are so lucky to have that bungalow. We've been so blessed by the Lord, and I don't take it for granted. I absolutely do not take it for granted. When I started seeing Russ again, when my marriage ended, I told him, these are the things that I wanted. I told him, do you want to look at this one? Some of you might want to read that one. Or shall I read it? What do owls do during the day? Daytime, they sleep. Owls roost during the daytime, tucked away in a quiet, safe place, often in a tree. Nighttime is hunting time. Owls have great hearing, which is handy when they're hunting for mice in the dark. Did you know owls have specially designed feathers that enable them to fly almost silently? We hear a lot of owls because, of course, we're next to a wood now. And we do hear a lot of owls in the night, and we see lots of bird of prey, particularly at lunchtime. You watch them fly all the edge of the wood. It's pretty amazing. So yes, what I was saying was I would never ever take it for granted that we've got this incredible bungalow at a really good price. Everything just like fell into place really quickly, and I know it's down to the Lord and our guardian angels. I know that, and I believe that, so I don't see how I can not believe it. Yeah, so when I first met Russ, that's what I was telling you, when I first met Russ, I was like, the things I want are the things I'm hoping for in my life is a camper van and go do a bit of like travelling away. 4-poster bed. What a stupid thing to want. But do you know why 4-poster bed is? Because you put the curtains up and then you're all safe in your little space. Does that make sense? There's the view. Look, again, we're coming up onto the next spot, which is a better spot actually for the view. 4-poster bed, would you believe it? And a bungalow, because I already had fibro and ME, chronic fatigue syndrome, when I met him. So I was already struggling with walking and things, and and a bungalow. So how lucky am I? So I can't have a 4-poster bed because our bedroom's too small, and I don't care because I've got all my safe things, you know. I've got Hillside, which is my safe little space, and I've got my Reborns. I've got room for my Reborns, and I've got a lovely safe space. And I'm just going to park you right here. So it's so misty though, you can't even see it. Look, it's so full of rain in the sky. Darn you, Mr. Rain. Black Scar Landslip, marshy grassland forest. Isn't that neat? Timothy's not very happy because he's got a rain cover on. He doesn't like the rain cover on him. There's another seating area. A slice of Neuroche. You are standing on Staple Hill in the Neuroche Forest part of the Blackdown Hills. area of outstanding natural beauty. This sculpture reveals the layers of rock which form the landscape beneath your feet. It was created by Rob Jakes from an oak tree harvested from Staple Park Wood, only 1 kilometre from this spot. Commissioned by the Forestry Commission 2010 as part of the Neurosh scheme. Oh, wowzers. It's huge, aunties. A little doggy waiting. She's like, oh, Mum, I don't like it when you stop. Are you alright now, bud? I know, you can't see nothing when you're in there, can you? I'm sorry, mate. I'm sorry. On we go. Onwards. Do trees go to sleep? Nighttime. Sort of. While you're relaxing in your bed, trees rest too. Leaves and branches of many trees droop towards the ground slightly at night. Trees also drink a lot at night, absorbing as much water into their roots as they can before the day begins. During the day, trees use energy from the sun to make their food. This is called photosynthesis, which we all learnt about at school, or we should have. Beautiful, isn't it? We're nearly back up to the car park now. So as I say, I just love it. I just love the colours of autumn. I love all of the seasons, actually. It's all about change and new beginnings, and just love it. Like all of those colours of those leaves on the floor. To me, it's just like lush. And I guess that's because I've always lived in the country. Literally always lived in like places that have got lots of countryside around it. Apart from 6 years that I spent in the town, and I absolutely hated that bit. Oh, hold on, Timothy, we've got some bumpy terrain. Whoa, look at that. Whoa, come on, Eye Candy, you can do it. Come on, Eye Candy. It's like a Land Rover. Whoa, it's like Grumpy's truck, isn't it? Yeah. Wow, we made it. So there's lots of off trails as well that you can do. See, there's a little trail going off there, and if you notice sometimes when I'm videoing, there's another little off trail. So that's a little seat there as well on the left. That's like if you don't sit right down, you know, if you just perch. Some people like to perch. Well, I think that's what it's for. I believe that's what it's for anyway. So yeah, here we go. Wow, look at the tree. Look at that old tree. It's like it's 2 trees gone into 3. Amazing. Amazing. I wonder why they've done that there. Oh, on the root. On a tree root. Come on, we can do it. Say, come on, Eye Candy, you can do it. Come on, you beast. Sorry you're jumping about there, aunties, but you're on the Land Rover, Eye Candy, and you are going up a bumpy trail. Here we go. Hold on, little ones, little cousins that are watching. It's a bumpy old trail. Can we make it? Can we make it? Yes, we can. We just came up there. And it doesn't show on the camera, but there's loads of roots and stones sticking out. That's what we did. You did well, cousins. You little cousins, we made it. I'm holding Millie in the wrong hand. I usually can't manage this right hand with her. I'm going to have to swap her over, but she wants to look at the trails and sniff all the animals, where the animals have been. Wow, look at that colour. Look at that, sun shining on that. And it is windy and it is cold, isn't it, Timothy? Say it is windy and cold. Come on, Millie dog. So I need to put you in the other hand because me and Timothy are going off the trail. Come this side, little one. That's it. So I put the phone in the other hand. There we go. Now I can manage. There So aunties, I hope you've enjoyed your little walk with us. And there's my coffee. So it definitely was a coffee and a chat and a walk. It's a bit different. I know you like me to sit down, and you like it when I sit down and do coffee and a chat. But I wanted to do this week, and we only had a week. I wanted to do this. I wanted to do coffee and a chat this week because I want to do that giveaway. But I will put something else with it, of those Peter Rabbit things. I'll try and just take a photo and pop it in at the end when I get home, if I remember. I will add a few other things to it, so it'll be kind of like a mystery box. And what else? Oh, I've got a surprise opening. I've got a surprise box opening to do. We're going to do it together. It's a return. It's an open box return. So we're going to have a look and see what we think of that. And I'm going to open it on camera just in case there's anything wrong with it. So I thought I'll video that for you guys. Wow, look at these mushrooms. Aren't they weird? That is a mushroom. That's not. I thought it was something else first of all, but it's like it's been eaten mushroom. It's been nibbled on. What else is I going to do this week, Millie? Coffee and a chat. This one. So the coffee and the chat ends next Friday. I will put the date up on the screen and put it in the description as well. It's always a good idea to read these descriptions of the videos because I always write in them what the video's about. What else? Gosh, there wasn't. Oh yes, no. I'm doing a tidy up Tuesday. I'm posting that next Tuesday. The nursery is a right mess because I was poorly and just changing the babies. Again, it's what I always do. Just put the clothes, dump the clothes on the shelves. Need to sort them out. Also want to swap Annie's bed over. So I think someone said, why don't you put Annie in the big cot because she has the most stuff. And do you know what? You want to go down there, Millie, and get a drink? There you go. And do you know what? I think you're right. I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to do that. That'll be up like next Tuesday, hopefully. As long as all this week goes to plan. And then, I don't know, maybe on the weekend I'll do another day in the life. We will see. We will see. If you've got any kind of video requests, put them in the description. I don't do all the. I just do what I can manage. So if you put all the babies to sleep at night time, I will find that a struggle. Like a nighttime routine of all of the kids, I would find that a struggle. So I might do it. Oh, that sun's shining bright. The sun is shining through there. Just so lovely today. Well, I really, really hope you've enjoyed joining Timothy and I as we do our trail today. Look at that up through there. All those colours and the sun shining through. Millie in the front, on the wrong side. And yes, hang on then. I'm going to say goodbye to the auntie. Say bye-bye, aunties. Bye-bye. Thank you for watching, and we will see you in the next video. Bye. We love you.